It's Anthony in at the three. Let's talk about something that I know fascinates basketball fans, Kobe, having that competitive streak, which is something that runs deep for you. Talk about the desire to dominate and completely destroy your opponent.
Well, it's the spirit of competition, right? I don't think you're doing anybody any service by going out there and competing half-hearted. Right? If you truly respect the person that you're facing, then the right thing to do is to compete as hard as you possibly can against them to bring the best out of them. And that's on both ends of the floor. You can't be a one-way dominant player. You can't just compete on the offensive end and take it off on the defensive end. You got to play both sides of the ball.
Your motor never stopped. I mean, that's from our perspective on the sideline, watching you play on both ends of the floor, like you said.
Yeah, you got to keep going. And to do that, you have to train really, really hard in all season. I mean, that's a lot of conditioning. It's a lot of weight training, right? You have to train in extraordinary ways in order to do extraordinary things.
And really, Paul is a threat to score from anywhere, but the mid-range jumper, it's a specialty.
Here's McGee. And he banks in the layup. McGee's got his second basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Harden with the drive.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Hart kicks to McGee. Takes the three. The rebound by Harden. Rockets trail by 3. The wide open look here for Anthony. That 3 off the mark. And Kobe, one of your trademarks, the fadeaway jumper. It's so effective because it's unguardable.
Can't guard it. I remember playing against Eric Snow in the Sixers one time in Philadelphia, who's a really great defensive player. And I took him down the post, and I turned around, and I hit a fall away. And running back up the court, he was like, man, if you're going to make that, man, it's just, you know, I just got to put my hand up. If you're going to make that shot, God bless you. I said, well, then God bless me, because I practiced that shot thousands of times, so thank you.
And he was a good defender.
He's a great defender.
Yes, yes.
But those fadeaway shots, you know, players are just used to putting their hand up. But if you just put a hand up, and these are shots that I take thousands of times, you just got to hope I miss it.
You didn't.
No, not that one.
Wow, and the big man Capella has proven to be a reliable role player, a strong physical presence who takes smart shots and contributes well on D.
The Lakers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. Now here's Ball. Pass to Zubac. He's off on that one. Paul with the defensive effort. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Anthony. Capella dishes to Harden. Count the basket. Harden's got 5 now.
Quick and strong and determined. Harden has it all when it comes to scoring in the paint.
Ball kicks to Ingram from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Houston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now, here's Ball. Zubac, no good.
Too tentative on the finish. Forget about the D. Take it up strong.
Over to the left wing. Anderson wide open. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anderson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Now, this is what I love, how Anderson is ready to shoot even before he gets the ball. His confidence is through the roof right now.
Paul with the buckets.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Ball against Paul. Here's Hart. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Stolen by Anderson, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Josh Hart. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for Ryan Anderson. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Los Angeles. Houston also making some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Anthony, and it's Gerald Green in for James Harden. Rondo kicks to Stevenson. Back to Rondo. Shot to stop the run. Lets it go from 11, and it's Beasley. That time in the assist by Rondo. Beasley's got his first basket of the night.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you, always has his head on a swivel.
Kobe, I can only imagine the hours you spent studying the legends who came before you, Michael Jordan, and probably other players as well.
Well, yeah, because you have to ask yourself the question is, why are these moves that are being executed working? Right. It's not good enough just to look at them and say, okay, they work. I'm going to go out and try to do the same thing. That's not good enough. You have to try to understand why they work. And in other situations, why didn't they work?
But I always thought, too, you put your special spin on it. You followed this roadmap, but then you took the exit ramp and then put your own spin, own feel on the move or play.
Well, yeah, because we both had different teams, right? He had a different cast of characters that he played with. He had a different role and different responsibility than I had on my team. So I've had to kind of adjust those things in the timing of our games and when we attack and when we facilitate and all those different things. But you know, the basics of the game remain the same, whether it's myself, whether it's Michael, whether it's Jerry West, you know, those things are all consistent.
And the Lakers have possession. The Rockets making the shot. Caldwell-Pope for three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Houston leading by 5. Knocked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
And all right, a chance to check out stats for Rajon Rondo. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 8 points a game last season, 8 assists and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Nene outside. Back to Paul. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawlessly.
Yeah, and they also controlled the pace of the game for most of the night. Outstanding effort in a hostile environment.
It's deflected.
And Caldwell-Pope just has unreal timing on defense. If you put up something soft, he's going to send it back.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ball against Rondo. Caldwell-Pope outside. No good on the triple. Now here's Paul. He had 13 points in the win against New Orleans. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Rondo. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets lead by 8. Live from the Staples Center. Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game.
The steals thing is...
You hear about the importance of watching film, Greg. It reveals itself in many ways.
And learning guys' habits, what they like to do, gives him a knack for when to go after steals without hurting his team.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Oh, yeah, this is how they squeezed out extra possessions and captured the early lead.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got P.J. Tucker. Gordon out there with Green. Then it's Ennis. Then it's Nene in at the center. And Kobe, you think about playing the game. You don't miss the physical side of it, but I know the mental side was so big for you, especially as your career went on.
Well, yeah. Well, every season was a new puzzle, right? So it's, as a leader of the team, it's not so much about yourself. You have to put that to the side and think about how to put together the puzzle for your teammates. How do you put them in a situation where they're reaching their max potential?
Yes.
Right? That's what gets the championship done. So every season is exciting because the puzzle is new. Right? The emotions, the goals that your teammates have are all new. And so you have to figure out how can you put them in the best possible position to be successful and in turn help us win a championship.
That's a great explanation.
And crafty at handling the rock. I mean, you better give Gordon credit and don't give him the opportunity to get creative with it. He does not disappoint.
Rondo passes to Stevenson. And again, no good by the Lakers.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Wagner. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Wagner's got his first bucket of the night. Green kicks to Nene. Gordon with the screen for Nene. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And a change for the Rockets. James Harden, he's checked in for Green. Here's Wagner. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here. Kobe, the NBA right now is trying to spread this game worldwide, even more so by developing basketball academies. But is enough being done, in your opinion, to develop players right here in the United States?
No. You shouldn't have players that can't shoot free throws.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't have players that can't shoot. Like,
We seem to talk about that a lot.
Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Like, at what point when you're starting out playing basketball at the age of 10, 12, does a coach not say, come here, son, let me teach you how to shoot the ball? How does that not happen? You know what I mean? And I think it's just, coaches see a player that's extremely athletic. He's bigger than all the other 13-year-olds. He runs faster. He can dunk at 13. But the coach is like, just do that. Because we want to win today's game. Just dominate him. Just dunk. And you wind up hurting the kid.
Right.
As opposed to taking your time to develop their game and help them be well-rounded.
Rockets leading by 4. That's tipped and stolen by Kuzma.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ingram, he's checked in for Wagner. Josh Hart comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Houston also making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. Anderson comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Anthony subbed in for Eric Gordon. McGee is screen on Harden. Ball against Harden. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by Capella.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off a good pick, you want to get that one. He gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubats is checked in. Inside. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And now a look at James Harden. Last season, he played outstanding. How about 30 points per game, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds? What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Yeah, impossible to check right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 8. And Kobe, one aspect that always stood out about your career and dedication was your work ethic. What motivated you to continue to work hard, even into your last year in the NBA, when your body sometimes would say, no more work, right? No more work.
Yeah, I love the process. I love the process more than the actual game, because it's a puzzle. You have to figure out how things are going to work. Okay, my ankles won't loosen up. How do I get them to loosen up, right? Contrast therapy, stretch, modalities, strength training, right? So it's a constant
that would
puzzle.
take hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. Very tedious things, but it's like a quest. You're trying to figure out what's going to work. Right? It's the little challenges along the way that always kept me interested.
Anthony on the wing. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Ingram. Kuzma kicks to Hart. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Harden the pass to Capella. Now here's Ennis, guarded closer. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Ball's running. Hart the pass to Ingram. Now here's Kuzma. And it's Ball in the corner. Hart down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Rockets. Rockets leading by 3. And Kobe, while you're in the midst of playing, not much time to sit back and gain perspective. Now that you're retired, does it sink in what you accomplished in this game?
Yeah, perspective now is one thing. You know, I let myself have that and enjoy that a little bit. But when I was playing, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
You would never sit back and say, you know, here's my 14th consecutive All-Star game. This is really an amazing streak.
No,
really?
No, nope. I was always the next thing.
Here's Zubac. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Shoots it up. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Anthony's got his 2nd basket of the game. Lakers trail by 3. Passes to Hart. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Stolen by Ball. Pass to Zubac. And Capella sends it back. 1:43 left to play here in the 2nd quarter. Paul kicks to Capella. Shoots over Zubac. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Back to Ingram. Lock at 6. No good from Zubac.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
I'd like to give a big thank you once again to Kobe Bryant for coming by, and feel free anytime to drop by and join our broadcast.
No, thank you, man. It's been wonderful. Thank you for having me.
And you know, Chris, you and Kobe both playing from the same era of the NBA. He was sharing his thoughts about current trends in the league. Do you feel it's different from when you and Kobe both played?
Oh, definitely. I mean, when you look now, I do think that the game has changed, but I just think that's great because the game has evolved. Great players have come before us. Great players come and try to get better after that. And I think right now what you see is the accumulation of some great players and then young players studying the game and taking it to a new level. So can't wait to see where the game goes.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Harden the pass to Anthony. Knocked loose. Ingram against Harden. Sweet little floater. Harden's got 10 points.
Oh, come on. You got to love Harden, especially when he's destroying defenses with his floater.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-6 run. Ball against Ball. There's the pick. Here's Hart. That 3 off the mark. Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And now we'll send it.